Siedzę tu przy barze, popijam kilka drink... Co? Jezu, no wchodź! Bardzo lubię muzykę z lat 50., ale... mógłbyś już przyjść. And it doesn't seem to matter, and it doesn't seem right. Dzień dobry. Weź jeszcze, wydrzyj na mnie kurwę. Ale słychać mnie? Czy mam mikrofon wyłączony jakimś cudem? Czy jest cicho, czy głośno? Okej. Ja tylko teraz coś przetestuję. Zaraz będę ci kazał coś napisać. Ale to za moment, czekaj. Co ty tam napisałeś? Znaczy ja siebie podgłośnię mocno w sumie, mogę. Gdzie to było? Tu. No, nawet nie jest na połowę. Że ja nie chcę się drzeć za bardzo, nie wiem. Czy tak jest wysoko? Nie wiem, czy tak jest głośno. Pewnie jest głośno. No dobra, zrobię tak. Zrobię coś takiego póki co. Tylko, że jest gra włączona, jest dość głośno muzyka. I dlatego pytam. Dobra. Mi nie o to na razie chodzi. Co nie jest git? Czekaj, dobra. Czy teraz jest git? Bo wiem, że z opóźnieniem to jest lekkim. Ale teraz, czy obecny poziom jest git? A, nie! Jest git! Elegancio! Dobra, teraz chcę coś przetestować, czyli czytanie komentarzy. Bo jest taki syntezator, tylko że to jest angielski syntezator i nie wiem, czy ona sobie poradzi z polskim językiem. To jest taka eksperymentalna sprawa. Wejdę w... W co? Tak. To i comments to speech. Chyba...
Volume up. Normal. That's one. Normal.
Aha, napisz coś.
Asio Nico.
Ja podziękuję tej pani. Nie, to bez sensu. Co ona w ogóle gada? Jakiś Asio Nico? No widzisz, tam chyba Nikorasu pisał na górze, nie? Bo ja nie widzę obecnie. Ale ten... A, no faktycznie. No przepraszam cię, ale mi się ferie zaczęły. No... Nie żyjemy niestety wszyscy w tych samych województwach, to jest smutne. No... Przepraszam. Przepraszam Nikorasu, ale ja bardzo cenię wieczorne pogadanki, no. No, tak już mam. W ogóle ta gra ma HDR-a się okazała, myślałem, że tylko 4K. Wow, super! I tak tego na streamie nie widać, no ale dobra. Co ja chcę wejść? Cases. Cases. Ostatnia sprawa, jaka została nam, proszę Państwa, to zrobienie 5 gwiazdek. Maciek lubi się śmiać na niby, pamiętaj to, Nikorasu. To jest takie wyszydzanie przez bardzo miłą relację z tobą. Tak robią prawdziwi przyjaciele, doceń to. Kurczę, dużo tych spraw, wiecie? O nie. Mogłem lepiej grać za pierwszym razem. Zrobimy to dzisiaj w ogóle? Mi to tak śmierdzi gównem, bo ja pewnie w coś innego pograłbym. Wiedźmi... w tego, w... w tego... w... FIFA 18... Sramasror! Wejdę w poradnik. W ogóle mam fajny głośnik Blue Touch. A nie będę przez... Kurwa, nie wiem dlaczego, ale dziwnie jest jak mówisz do mnie Nikorasu. Mów do mnie Miki. A, przepraszam. Ja czytam to co mówię. Znaczy, mówię to co widzę. Przepraszam, będę pamiętał. W sumie do Maćka nie mówię Team Goes. No przecież bez poradnika to bym krążył jak debil. No na mnie o to chodzi. Ja chcę to zakończyć. Debilu jeba... Co? Mike. Wilk na mikrofonie w głowie się nie mieści. Z lamusami się nie pieścić. Dobra. To jakąś pierwszą sprawę, nie? Driver's seat. One będą najprostsze. A że lubię najprostsze zostawiać na koniec. Masz ciężko pracować. A co to za przyjemność z oglądania wtedy by była? Nie, spoko. Ja wiem, że luźno, ale... No, dobra. No, ale co, idziesz od razu stąd, czy oglądasz trochę? Znaczy ja nie mówię, żeby te streamy były jakieś ciekawe, no bo nie. To ja może zrobię live'a z Minecraft. Team Ghost, wypierdalaj. Nie chcemy cię tutaj, nie należysz do naszej paczki. I oddawaj grabki, kurwa. Jakie gówno. Co jest? Nie kręć się, kurwa. Minecraft to życie. Może też i tak. Nadpiszę jakiegoś gówno save'a. O, tu mam właściwie save'a z Driver's Seat. Ale go zastąpię, bo jestem taki naturalny. And it doesn't seem to matter, and it does. Ostatni raz w Koda grałem 2.2.1.2.2.0.1.4. Dawno temu. Kawał jebanego czasu, bym to powiedział nawet tak. No cóż, Miki.
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted
Na dwa
here,
pady
next
ma
to the
swój
map.
urok, prawda Maciek? Jak ostatnio wygrałeś, to praktycznie mnie ojebałeś w FIFA, więc no. Więc wiesz jaka to radość.
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will
Bully,
happen.
ja
Here's your
razem
new
z
partner,
tobą.
Stefan Burkowski.
I've heard all about you, Phelps. You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
Oh, he's an intense one, isn't he, Mel?
Who's intense?
The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory.
Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
Do they all dress like movie stars?
Well, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of LA is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid. You'll find out.
Nie mam tak długiego kabla, żeby do pada sięgnął. Ale chyba baterii to...
Now some housekeeping. Warm Central Division, welcome for
Nie będzie działać, tylko wręcz będzie pływać.
Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop
Instead.
who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you,
That's
sir.
an order, Phelps. Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the
Mogę to
Silver
przez...
Star during the...
No nie.
Really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh,
Jezu,
Phelps?
nie zrobimy tego dzisiaj. Nie ma bata, ja nie chcę siedzieć tutaj i robić kurwa do 6 spraw na 5 gwiazdek. Coś innego zagramy. Porobię tak z połowę i będzie...
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure
Bo
as
tu
hell
jedna
doesn't.
sprawa
That's why
zajmuje
we're
często
partners, right?
godzinę.
Okay, can
No
it,
może
guys?
z poradnikiem trochę
Stick with
krócej, ale
Bukowski. He's a good cop.
bez
He knows
przesady.
traffic
Ta nie jest
inside.
taka
I'm
długa,
gonna start you out with one
chociaż też nie jest
case.
jakaś zdecydowanie
Okay, I'll give you a
krótka.
couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE freight depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out.
Come on, Phelps.
No ale czy bym zaczął o 20 czy o 23, to nie ma różnicy. Bo tu nie chodzi o to jak późno, tylko jak długo będę streamował.
They really pushed you through quick, didn't they? 6 years on patrol before I got this desk. You were here in 5 minutes.
What do you want me to say? I didn't ask for any favors.
For your song and dance right now.
Phelps, leave him be.
Can you drive to this one? You know this place?
Sure. Near the old gas works and signal depot and the warehouse district. I'll direct. So, tell me a little about yourself, Phelps.
Are we friends now, Bukowski?
We have to work together. Don't be so touchy.
I grew up in San Francisco. My father
Rozumiem.
was in shipping. I went to college at Stanford. Did 2 years ROTC before Marine OCS at Camp Elliott. Shipped out in early '45 as a first lieutenant and fought in the Okinawa campaign. I was wounded, shipped back home. Did a year on the beat. Now I'm here.
So you won the Silver Star.
I don't want to talk about it.
Now let me get this straight. You single-handedly killed 40 Japs on this hill in Okinawa.
Jezu.
No. You were up there all night, draped in the flag.
Ich dialogi są interesujące, ale jak się gra za pierwszym, może drugim
The
razem.
Emperor Hirohito
Ale ja to widzę już
himself leading
piąty
the
czy
charge
szósty
against
raz.
you.
I did my part, Bukowski. What did you do?
I kept the streets of LA
Stream
safe.
przez łzy.
Yeah. Now I get it. Unfit for service.
Fuck you, Phelps. I earned a bravery citation during the Zuda riots.
Sounds like you had it rough.
I did my job.
Na którym
I'm
jutro
saying
masz?
you didn't.
I did 6 years as a patrolman.
That's the third time you've told me.
Tak. Ty, Mikołaju.
That you, Bukowski? Go on through. Parking lot straight ahead.
Późno.
I need to get back to work, officer.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told
Ale to
me.
już jest ciekawsze niż
I
zbieranie
did the
znajdziek, nie?
right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working student.
Just give them your story and you'll be all right.
No przestań. Do teatru.
This is your first case, Phelps.
Szanuję, ale...
If you're stumped. You don't know what to do
Ale
next,
poświęć
just come
noc.
talk to me and
I olej teatr. Tutaj będzie ciekawe.
Thanks, Stefan. You're okay.
Nie. A jaki spektakl?
I'm Officer Hart.
Phelps, traffic. What have you got?
Abandoned car, probably stolen. The solid citizen is Nate Wilkie. He called it in.
What gives with the coroner?
There's blood all over the interior. Someone's copped a full Broderick, but no stiffness yet.
We have an owner for the car?
Coś mnie zaczął
Car is
obserwować.
registered to an
Wow.
Adrian Black, just north of Bunker Hill.
All right.
Przyznam, że
We'll
nie
take a look
jestem.
around.
I'll keep Mr. Wilkie talking.
Ale miłego.
Don't make him wait too long. He's the restless type.
Aha. Chyba, że. Ubiorę coś z żółtym kapeluszem.
Optimistic, Cole.
Fajnie.
Mr. F. Morgan.
Ktoś zamówił żywego prosiaka. Ciekawostka. O,
Victim looks to have lost a lot of blood.
to fakt. Trochę krwi poszło, nie?
Happier times, I guess. "32 years old, married. Sounds like an average guy. What was he doing out here?"
Stencel.
Stenzel glasses. Home repaired by the look of it.
Pani od angielskiego pyta się, czy są tutaj na grupie jacyś rozsądni ludzie. Napisałem jej, że czemu pani pyta? Niech się pani bezpośrednio zgłasza do mnie na jebanca. Kółko. Okej, wchodzimy dalej w poradnik. Wybiła mnie z rytmu. A może ogląda? O Jezu. To było najgorzej na świecie. Ej, czemu w ogóle się nie przebrałem? Jakiś głupi jestem? Torba, borba, 8. Srakę. Pogadać z nim miałem, kurde. Mogę?
Doc? Detective Phelps. What have we got?
A lot of blood for a blunt force injury. Victim must be in a very bad way.
No.
Any sign of the guy?
Not unless he's in the trunk of the car.
Paczka papierosów. Bardzo pomocne.
Circumstantial.
Się zesram. Co? Tu z tego co pamiętam powinna być zakrwawiona gazururka. Znaczy nie gazururka, znaczy może. Jezu, te ciapongi tu jeżdżą. No jeżdżę i co? Dobra, zamknij go. A? Hi, hi. Napisz jej spierda... No nie. Wstawi mi zły stopień. tylko byś miał. Insta-hate.
The brand name might give us something to go on.
To są wszystkie poszlaki. Teraz musimy iść do pana Murzyna w berecie. Hello, Mr.
Hey, flat
President.
you're looking to get rid of that old crate? I'll give you a nickel for it.
Sir, I'm Detective Phelps.
Jestem detektyw.
Name's Nate Wilkie.
Siema.
You found the vehicle?
Sure. Saw it just sitting there. Strange place to be parking your car. Figured I'd better take a look.
Dobra, ja zmienię się na telefon, bo w iPadzie mało baterii, ja nie wziąłem ładowarki. A telefon to nawet podłączę kurwa pod ziemniaka i będzie. Chwila, moment. Znaczy ja wiem co tu było, bo jestem mądry.
Well, I work for the railway. I was on my way out to the switch and reckon I'd take a shortcut.
Nie można jednak screenów Czemu? Czemu nie mogę screenów teraz tutaj robić nawet? Jaka ta gra się pojebana robi. Na początku było tak, że nie dało się robić screenów i nagrywać podczas cutscenek. To nie jest cutscenka, bo to jest przesłuchanie. I tu się dało nagrywać, robić zdjęcia. A teraz się nie da. Ten Rockstar. Nie rozumiem. Teraz w ogóle wszystko zablokowali, nawet gameplay. Ale streamować się da. Nie narzekam, prawda?
Do you know Adrian Black, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
And it doesn't seem to matter.
You ever seen the car before?
Funny enough, I did. A couple of nights ago, it was over there in the parking lot. I know most of the cars are parked here regularly, so it kind of stood out.
Oh my gosh.
The wallet by the car. Was there anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
Tak. Ja powiedziałem. Ja powiedziałem. Metro i stream. No kurwa, Metro w 4K, stream Full HD. Na jebanym luzie.
Do you want the patrolman to hold you down while we turn out your pockets, Mr. Wilkie?
Maybe I checked inside that wallet. Not that I was gonna steal anything. Maybe I took
Ta
a
pani
look,
od angielskiego się najebała,
but
czy
there weren't
co?
no money in there. Not even change.
We found a steel pipe with blood on it near the car. Do you know anything about it, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. I went straight for the law when I saw the car was full of blood.
When you saw
No,
the
granie w
blood,
mniej
was
niż
it wet,
6K
bright
to
red,
już jest...
or, darker like it is now.
Darker, I'd say. Looked dry already.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Wilkie.
Thank you,
We'll contact
man.
your employer if we need anything more from you.
If you have to, I guess. I can't really spend no more time over this.
A tu się da nagrywać? W ogóle się już nie da nagrywać. Pojebana akcja. Już screenów nie mogę robić. No czekaj, no ale jak w trybie fotograficznym się nie da robić screenów, to będzie mała przesada, nie? Czy oni wywalili tryb fotograficzny? Co? Nie no, photo mode jest on. Jaka głupota! Nie, nie da się robić zdjęć, jak się gra w HDR. No ale inne gry, które mają HDR-a, po prostu robią screen nie w HDR. Dobra, no to nie jest istotne, ale...
Coming, Stefan?
Do zobaczenia, panie Miki. Miłego.
You know the way. You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Hi hi. the money. I give the time. I give her everything. What else I could do?
Let's go introduce ourselves. You talk.
Let's go, man.
I'm not good at this shoulder to cry on stuff.
Jezu, ledwo co odłoży.
Just a minute.
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in? We have some bad news, and we'd rather discuss
Puk,
this
puk.
in private.
I'm Margaret Black. We can discuss this in the living room.
Jezus, o ci jebn. A mam iść do przodu, wiesz?
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs.
Niebieski
Black?
Lincoln.
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of foul play.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on it.
Oh no! My poor Adrian!
Does the name
Adrian!
Insta Heat mean anything to you now?
Adrian is dead! Tak naprawdę
Yes, it
nie.
does. We've just had a new water heater installed.
Whereabouts, Mrs. Black?
Just outside the kitchen window.
Kitchen.
At the side of the house.
I'd like you to try and stay calm and remember everything that you can about last night. My partner and I are going to take a look around. When you're ready, we're going to have some more questions for you. Is that okay?
Of course, officer. Anything to help secure my husband's safety.
Idę sprawdzić. Tak zwane oblukać sprawy. No, ja mam tyle punktów intuicji, że ja mogę to wykorzystać. Intuition. Show all clues. Dużo tego. Co jest? Nie potrafię chodzić. Ty.
Have a good look around.
Dawno nie grałem w tą grę i to tak mała responsywność jest chyba.
This must be Adrian's.
Tak.
Stenson.
Pudło od
So the
jego
glasses
zajebanych
are matched.
okularów. Do mojego Adriana.
To my Adrian.
Samotna bez ciebie. Spiesz się,
more
moje
and more
kochanie.
interesting.
Nicole. Zdrada! Zdrada i miłość. Miłość i zdrada. Następne będzie może za 100 lat. Nie, to nie tak było. Zapałki. Wiesz co to oznacza? Że jak otworzysz, to będą tam zapałki. I adres baru.
Maybe Adrian was a patron.
Ale adres? Los Angeles, Kalifornia. No super. To tak bym powiedział, że mieszkam w Szczecinie. Proszę przynieść mi paczkę z gównem. Bilet do
Ticket
Seattle.
to Seattle and a suitcase gone missing. Someone couldn't wait to get out of this house.
Tak było, proszę pana. I am the dead. Jezu, ale ta strona jest głupia. Mam dość, nie mów mi nic. Pozwól, kurczę. A może ściągnę application? To by było łatwiejsze. Ha. Lupa.
This was only recently installed, not 2 days ago.
Maybe it's time we took a look around outside.
Dobrze, zaraz. Jak stuka obcasami. Bajerek. O nie! Ściągnąłem zupełnie nie to. Jestem głupim śmieciem. Momencik. Tu jeszcze są dwie rzeczy. Tu jedna jest na zewnątrz, a jedna jest tutaj. Nie. Gazet już nie czytamy. Chyba nie muszę, nie? Jak tak, to kurwa nędza. Nie trzeba gazet czytać, jak się już je ma. Tak, wejść do Co to było? Super, proszek do prania. Najciekawiej. Żal.com. Dobra, idziemy na zewnątrz, proszę państwa. Na zewnątrz powiedziałem. Gaga ulala. Malowa bad romance.
No use leaving the thing
I
half
want to
finished.
love you and I want your revenge. You and me, my bad romance. Fajnie masz. Hihi. Zaraz. Ale to jaka aplikacja głupia, durna, najgorsza. Jak tu żyć, panie Wiesiu? Takie życie to nie życie. Czym ty gadasz? Głównie. Okay. Dobra. Co mam robić? Podłączyć. To zapewne tutaj. To zapewne tutaj. To zapewne tu. A to zapewne tutaj. Brakuje.
So the pipe missing from Mr. Black's here is the same one that killed him. Huh. Seems like the assailant is a little closer to home.
No. Tu jeszcze było coś takiego, że ona miała oddzielny pokój.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Srak.
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
Certainly, Detective. One moment. Kavanaugh's Bar, corner of Aliso and Hewitt, south side of Union Station.
Thanks, ma'am.
Super. Nie chcę gazety! Jak się okaże, że muszę je oglądać, to żygnę na zawał. Co? Coś takiego było. O. No.
Separate bedrooms, separate
I oni
pictures.
w ogóle tego w poradniku nie dali. Sam musiałem na to wpaść. Widzisz? To nie takie proste. Tak, tak, proszę pana. Gdyby to było takie proste, to ja bym już dawno na Karaibach siedział. Okej, idziemy do pani Margaret. A pani Margaret jest tam, gdzie wcześniej siedziała pani Margaret. Czyli tutaj.
I'm all right now, detectives.
Okej.
We found a receipt in the trunk of your husband's car for a live pig. This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig? Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's up to.
What makes you say that about Morgan, ma'am?
He's the foreman at my husband's plant. A very shady character. I told Adrian he needs to keep his distance from the staff. They're always out drinking together.
Was your husband wearing his glasses when he left here yesterday?
Yes, he just bought a new pair.
Tak jest.
Go on.
I kept telling him to throw those old ones away. He tried to repair them with tape. They look terrible.
Dziwne. A, nie, zgadza się.
Did your husband tell you where he was going last night?
All he said was he was gonna meet Frank for a drink.
So nothing out of the usual then?
Well, he came home early from work. He never comes home early. And he went out early too.
Co powiesz,
He
Maciek?
never leaves for the bar till about 7.
Tell us about the photo of Adrian in the bedroom.
What is there to tell? It's from his most recent business trip to Seattle.
Seattle. Oh.
There's plenty to tell. You just won't tell it. You're lying about the photograph, Mrs. Black.
You're incredibly rude and insensitive. But I guess
Nie dziej na
you
mnie
know
mordy.
that. I've told you what I know about the picture.
What about Nicole, Mrs. Black? Was your husband going to leave you for her?
I've seen the photo frame. He thinks I'm stupid. But women sense these things. I don't know if he intended to leave me or if it was just a fling. God only knows. I only want to know that he's safe.
Kavanaugh.
Your husband frequents Kavanaugh's bar?
How did you know that? Adrian practically lives there after work.
Tak.
So Adrian spends a lot of time there.
Up until recently, he's been away in Seattle a lot on business.
I think you should come clean with us, Mrs. Black. Your husband's missing, and after our search, I'm willing to call the circumstances suspicious. Can you account for your movements last night?
You're not accusing me, are you?
Ojej.
What an awful thing to say.
Nie drzyj się.
I was here all night, of course, waiting for Adrian to come home.
No tak było, no.
Is there anyone who
Nie
can
będę
vouch
się
for
ciebie
that?
czepiał, kobieto.
No. I was here alone. I cooked Adrian's dinner and waited, but he never came home.
We'll keep you informed, Mrs. Black.
Please do, Detective.
You're behind the wheel. So where do you want to go?
Witam pana Adriana. Się nie spodziewałem. No wybacz, nie ma Wiedźmina dzisiaj na streamie. Co ja miałem? Locations, okej, no tutaj gazety raczej nie trzeba obadać, więc...
That's a guy from the paper. You can drive.
Jesus, I'm glad to be out of there.
Mr. and Mrs. Black don't seem to have the happiest home life.
He's too scared to divorce her, and she's too much of a shrinking violet to throw him out. If this hadn't happened, they could have stayed miserable together forever.
You think she could have killed him?
She sure as hell doesn't seem the type, but stranger things have happened.
Co tam słychać u pana Adriana? Stare dzieje, czy może nie?
Hey, I know you.
No, you don't.
Że pijaku.
We were at school together.
Wcale
How
nie.
about you buy me a drink for old time's sake?
Właśnie podpisałeś swe poddanie o wpierd.
Looking for someone?
Tyle. Hello.
You know Frank Morgan? Sure. Frank's a regular. He's a loner in the back.
Okej, dziękuję, pan.
I just don't know.
Frank Morgan? Who's asked?
Twój stary.
Cole Phelps, LAPD. I understand you're a friend of Adrian Black.
Yeah, I know.
Are you aware that he's missing?
No, I hadn't heard that. Tough break.
We found Black's car abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. You know anything about that, Morgan?
Hell no. I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian. He's a good boss.
Please, don't tell me you actually believe
Ale
this jerk
łżesz
off,
ty. Psie.
You're lying, Morgan. You were there.
And you're talking out your ass.
No kiedyś to
How about
było.
you prove I was
No
out at that rail
teraz?
yard?
Proszę pana, teraz to nie ma czasów, niestety. Kiedyś zwykłe ludzkie relacje miały smak.
You were there, Morgan.
Były coś
We found a
warte.
receipt in the trunk of the car.
A teraz
Has your name
sama skleroza i wapno.
Call the slaughter yard and nail you on it.
All right already. That fool Adrian's fallen for some dame in Seattle. He wanted me to make it look like he'd been attacked.
Where exactly is Black holed up?
No idea. I think he took off for Seattle.
Przestań kręcić.
I'm tired of your shtick, Morgan. Spill it, or we take you out in the alley and we knock it out of you.
He's holed up at my place. He's waiting for some money to come through before he blows town.
An address?
It's an apartment house at the corner of Temple and Figueroa. Apartment number 2.
I think that's all. Thanks for your help, Morgan. We appreciate it.
Hey, I'm just glad I could help. I love cops.
Cuff him, let him go. It's up to you, Phelps. There's no way I'm writing this idiot up.
Czy aresztujemy go, czy nie? Aresztujemy. Może być, jak najbardziej. Strasznie niemiły gość. Niemiłych. Niemiły, widać po twarzy, że
You got Morgan's address?
lubi
Let's get over to his
oko.
apartment.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
And where exactly are we going?
No tam, do Morgana, a gdzie?
KGPL calling car 11K. 11K can come in.
11K, go ahead.
Message from Technical Services. Blood found in the abandoned Lincoln at the PE Freight Depot is not human. Not human. Compositional analysis reveals swine as the most likely match.
Roger, KGPL. Time to reel this guy in, Phelps. Well, let's check the place out. Come on.
Apartment 2.
Apartment 2. Tak, właśnie tam mieszka pan Franciszek Morganowicz. Okej. Idziemy do tego kawałka gnoju.
Help you, gentlemen?
Dzień dobry.
LAPD detectives, Mr. Black. You're under arrest.
Look, I'm really sorry about this. I never tried to hurt anyone. I just needed to get away from LA. I won't put up a struggle. Just let me get my things.
Phelps, go after him. I'll try and head him off in the car.
O,
The gun is the last resort.
gruba
No point
akcja.
running, Adrian. Mr. Black, get back here right now. It's over, Adrian.
No przekichałeś sobie teraz, pan Adrian.
Why not just come clean with her, Black? Why the melodrama?
I thought it would be easier.
No, it just got a whole lot harder. Adrian Black, you're under arrest for conspiracy and fraud. We'll see what the DA has to say about wasting police resources on a wild goose chase like this.
You're gonna lose your wife, lose your job, and probably end up in the big house. I hope she was worth it, Adrian.
Cóż.
That turned out to be quite some case, huh? Adrian, what an idiot. You got an arrest and a clearance in your first case, and in fine style, too. Well done, detective. Efficient investigation technique, good public presence. You keep that up and you learn from Bukowski here, you could go a long way in this department.
Super. No musi być 5 gwiazdek, musi być. Nie ma innej opcji, Boże. Nie dało się lepiej tej sprawy zrobić. Dobra. Heal the world. Make it a better place. For you and for me and the entire human race. Możemy tutaj, oczywiście. Jak się nazywała ta sprawa? Konsul Scar, tak? A to jest sprawa z DLC. Aha.
Okay, we're gonna keep this short. I'm already late for the DA. First up, Phelps, Bukowski. We got a report of a brand new Packard abandoned in an empty lot off 2nd Street between Olive and Grand. DR is one Oswald Jacobs says the vehicle was dumped in his backyard. There's a patrolman on site. Get down there and see what you can turn up. Any questions? Good, get going.
Okay.
Better go earn our pathetic
Lecimy, proszę pana.
Rimsky, O'Halloran. Intelligence has information on a stolen car racket.
I want to. You know you made it.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving over to 45.
Can you drive to this one?
Ty lepiej prowadź. 5 gwiazdek samo się nie zrobi, a jak znowu się wiebie w karambol, to... No, dokładnie.
An abandoned vehicle. Catch all the good ones, huh, Phelps?
Sounds like there's more to it than that. Nobody dumps a shiny new Packard unless they borrowed it without asking.
You don't say. You're on fire today, Einstein.
Very funny.
Very funny, man.
Come on, my intense protege. Let's go save the world. You hear about Adrian? Abroad in Seattle threw him out. Wife says she's gonna take him back.
Women generally show more compassion.
What are you talking about? Adrian dumped on her. He was humping the secretary. Margaret should show some pride.
Pride comes before a fall, Bukowski. Talking from experience. Phelps, traffic.
I'm Officer Houlihan. Car's down the alleyway, detectives.
We got a call about an abandoned vehicle?
Yes, sir. The car has flags. Might be some kind of diplomatic vehicle?
Has anyone touched this vehicle since you arrived?
No. And that Jacobs bird over there was on station before I got here.
We'll talk with him in a moment. Give us some time to look the place over.
Sure, take your time. He's a sore-headed old son of a bitch anyway.
No nie wyzywaj pana, ty. I jeszcze drugi policjant, tak? Gdzie jest drugi policjant? Nie, nie ma go. Dobra. To robimy, szukamy. Był to konsulat z Argentyny.
It's owned by the Argentinian embassy.
A to jest flaga Argentyny. A tu jest wyrwana flaga Argentyny.
Must have taken the flag as a souvenir. Can't have any street value.
Kto tam puka? Nie ma rejestra... O, dobra.
Empty.
Pusty bagażnik. Wow. A to, że nie ma rejestracji, muszę znaleźć z przodu, tak? Dobra. I brakuje mu nawet koła. Boże. Rozebrany jak ja na wizytę wuj. Co? Co mówisz, Lucy?
Incidental.
Mało istotne. Czy ja mogę użyć intuicji swojej? Boże, ja mam jej pod dostatkiem teraz. Tutaj, okej.
Combination wrench. Must have used it to remove the wheel lugs.
No.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Could you run the name Dewey Brothers? Possibly a dealership or car mechanics workshop.
One moment. Dewey Brothers Packard Dealership.
Warner Bros.
629 Figueroa Street.
Got it. Thanks.
Dobra, znamy adres, ale trzeba przepytać.
The car was dumped at Oswald Jacobs?
That's right.
Jaki przebrzydły kawał typa.
Last night, I was looking out of my window. I like to keep an eye on what's going on.
I can understand that.
You see this empty lot? Damn kids play stickball here. Always breaking my windows. Always asking for their ball back.
Can we get back to the car, Mr. Jacobs?
Don't be impatient, Sonny. Anyway, last night I see this brand spanking new Packard up on bricks.
Did you see who stole the Packard?
Hell yes, I did. I saw 3 goddamn Mexicans going to work on it.
Can you tell us what they were doing?
Using the headlights of an old Ford so they could strip the thing. I yelled out to them, "I'll call the cops." So they loaded up their car and drove off, tooting and hollering and yelling obscenities at me in Mexican.
You speak Spanish, sir?
No, I do not.
After the Mexicans left, you didn't go anywhere near the car?
After I scared them off? No, I didn't go anywhere near that car.
Przestań.
You went out to the car. Once they were gone, you had to take a look for yourself.
I was curious. Ain't no law against that. So what if I took a look around that car? You can't be accusing me of nothing.
Tell me about the car they were driving.
It was an old Ford. I didn't catch the license number.
You look like the kind of guy who notices details.
You're right there. The car was old, but it looked brand new. Candy apple red paint job stands out a mile.
What exactly did you see them take?
They was working on the tires. That's all that was took.
Right. So what did you take, Jacobs? Do you want my partner to pat you down?
I found a notebook in the glove compartment. I was going to show you. It's on the chair on my porch.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Jacobs. You can speak to Officer Thibault about signing a formal statement.
When you get the car out of the way, if you could come back and do something about those kids.
How about we bring you an umpire's mask?
Okay, so we have the owner of the vehicle, a degenerate. I'll run John Madsen by R&I. Contact details on a William Dewey. This looks like business rather than pleasure.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Can you put me through to Michigan 2458, please?
Connecting you now. Hello, can I help you?
Oczywiście.
LAPD, ma'am. Can I speak to John Madsen, please?
He's at school, officer. What's this about? Is he in trouble?
How old is your boy, ma'am?
Just turned 16.
Wrong person, Mrs. Madsen. Sorry to disturb you. Any messages?
There's just one message for you, Detective. A four-door Packard, diplomatic license number Paul Robert 706, was reported missing this morning by Juan Francisco Valdez.
Could you have him brought in?
He's already here at Central, Detective. He's demanding an audience, as he calls it.
Thanks. Can you get a message to Captain Leary? Tell him we'll be in as soon as we can. Thank you. Can you cordon off this lot until we have the vehicle impounded?
Yes, sir, Detective.
We'll follow up on the owner. Get a statement from Jacobs, and I'll read your report back at the station.
We can visit the Packard dealership or head back to Central and interview this Valdez character. Your call.
You can drive.
Where are we going?
Się dzieje, chłopaku, kurwa, jara się to.
This has got to be the 50th abandoned vehicle call we have caught this year. One
No
more,
jak?
and I'm gonna go crazy.
Not your favorite cases?
You kidding me? This is barely even police work. Of all the bad guys in this city, we get lumped with the ones who can't even be bothered to keep what they steal.
Bo teraz przez to, że ten telefon z tyłu jest pęknięty, jest jeszcze bardziej ciepły niż kiedyś. Bo nawet przy zwykłym Google Chrome. To nie jest gorący, ale bardziej czuć. Bo nawet przez etui.
Do we have a Juan Francisco Valdez in for questioning?
Sure do, Phelps. Your bird's an interview, too. And get this, he's wearing gloves and doing his best not to touch anything. Can you beat that?
Sounds like we don't want to keep this guy waiting. It's this way.
That's that guy from the paper. I got this gadget whiz putting recording devices in the
About
place.
time.
Are you the senior officer I requested?
I'm Detective Phelps, and this is Detective Bukowski.
Have you any idea how long I've been waiting to speak with you? I am needed back at the consulate, and you keep me here like a common criminal.
All right, friend, let's take a deep breath and start all over again.
Mr. Valdez.
Consul General, I insist on my full title.
Zamknij ryj. Wait.
Where did you purchase the car?
My secretary and driver arranged the purchase. A disreputable place, Dewey Brothers by name. As soon as I can have it arranged, I will have my Hispano Suiza brought up from Buenos Aires.
Bought a Packard, Valdez? A snob like you doesn't drive an American car. I want answers or I'll smack you around the teeth.
William Dewey offered me a substantial bribe to make a purchase of his establishment. It is not unusual to make this kind of transaction in the civil service.
Tell that to the Argentine taxpayers.
I give them money.
Consul General, we have located your car. Can you tell us how it was stolen?
It must have been stolen from the consular garage. Terribly inconvenient, of course. I want the perpetrator soundly flogged.
Unfortunately, we don't do that here, Your Worship.
You have a pretty good idea who stole the car, don't you, Consul General? Are you gonna tell me, or do I shake it out of you?
There's no call for violence. I suspect a disgruntled boy from the car dealership.
You have a name for this kid?
Gabriel, like the archangel. I have no surname.
So tell us about this kid, Gabriel. You had a run-in with him?
Mechanic. A presumptuous young man who did not know
Mechanic.
He presumed to ask me questions.
We do a lot of presuming here in the United States, Consul General. It comes with the turf.
You fuck young boys, Valdez.
Are you a madman? This will cause an international incident.
Jebiesz małe dzieci.
Danny, Ben, Miguel, Tristan, and Teddy. Full lips. Ring any bells?
I'm sure we can come to some arrangement.
Gabriel, spill it.
A beautiful but impertinent.
To jest pedofil na 100%.
I mentioned rendezvous and the young man went quite insane. I thought he was going to kill me. I was prepared to pay.
Bo ten mikrofon mnie tutaj.
We'll be in touch, Consul
Nie wiem,
General.
tak będzie lepiej. Dobra, jest na poziomie mojego ryja prawie, więc... Watch Commander. I give her money. I give her time. I give her everything with us and good to find. And you promise me forever.
You missed.
Finished with Valdez.
Thank God. I'll get rid of him in a couple of hours.
Okay. Sounds fine to me.
You're behind the wheel.
Jedziemy do Dewey.
All right. Where to?
Do Dewey, no.
Mr. Valdez moves in some peculiar circles for an international bon vivant.
Ah, English, please. See, this is why nobody invites you out for drinks.
It's just very industrious of him to be so involved in matters of consular transportation.
All right, you're making it worse now. I think what you're trying to say is that lover boy in there is as full of crap as a Christmas goose.
That as well.
me guess. You were making your way past the lot, caught sight of the new model 4-door, and couldn't help yourself. You could see yourself in that car and just had to take a closer look. Well, I can't say as I blame you.
LAPD, Mac. We'd like to speak with the owner.
That's me, William Dewey, proprietor, at your service.
We're investigating the theft of a Packard belonging to the Argentine embassy. Are you missing a combination wrench?
I don't know, Detective, but I know how we can find out. Follow me.
Ja on wcale tu nie poszedł, nie? Nie patrzyłem przez chwilę. Tutaj jest. No faktycznie niebo jest jasne jak ja pierdolę. Że tak się wyrażę brzydko.
We keep all our tools in here.
Brakuje, już widzę tego.
Mind if we look around?
Be my guest. You sure
Ten
you guys
żółciutki
aren't interested in a new car?
jest tutaj.
Maybe a used car. I have some nice used cars.
Zamknij ryj, okej?
Why don't you give us some alone time, Dewey? Go sell some cars or whatever it is that you do.
Już wiadomo jakiego brakuje, no ale dla formalności.
One left.
No ciekawe gdzie.
Gabriel Delgado is missing a 3/4. No good. We need diplomatic plates. If you don't mind, we have a few questions. Packards are great cars, but this doesn't look like the kind of place favored by foreign embassies. How do you know Valdez?
I don't know Valdez. The embassy bought the car.
Przestań
All I know is he must
kłamać
know
jak
quality car when he sees
pies.
one.
Kolejny.
And I know a shyster when I see one. You and Valdez are in this together.
Me and Valdez? I hardly know him. Valdez wouldn't wipe his shoes with me.
Ale ja mam dowody, proszę pana.
We've talked to Valdez. He was very obliging. He told us all about the arrangement the two of you had, and now quit wasting our time.
Okay. So I met Valdez in a bar. We cut a deal and he bought the car through the embassy. I cut him some change on the side. It happens all the time.
Mogłeś tak od razu, teraz jesteś
Where can
skazany
we
na
find
10
Delgado?
cali w odbyt.
I don't know. Sure as hell isn't here.
Ja tylko... O co ja pytałem w sumie? Dobra, już wiem o co.
Address, Dewey, or my partner shoves her head in a car door.
Okay, all right. Apartment 3, 103 Hill Street. And tell him from me, if he ever shows his face around here again, I'm gonna kick his butt from here to Kingdom Come.
Oh.
A wrench from this dealership was used to strip the wheels from a Packard last night, Mr. Dewey. A couple of Hispanics were seen taking parts.
We've had a spate of thefts ourselves. Comes with the location. Thieving bastards will steal anything the minute your back is turned.
What are you hiding, Dewey? Spill it. You don't want the LAPD getting too interested in this place.
So I hire a few illegals. It's cheaper than hiring returning GIs. They have less attitude. Downside is, they're a little light-fingered.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Dewey.
No problem. God damn that kid. I'm just an honest car salesman. Seems like you just don't know who you can trust these days.
Going to movies, Dewey. You're missing your calling. Time to visit Gabriel Delgado. See how good his excuse is.
You know the way. You can drive.
Do we know where we're going?
Tak, doskonale wiemy. Nie strugaj tu pajaca.
You read the story in the Examiner about the Navy developing three-dimensional movies?
What's a dimension?
You know, like a graph. Vertical axis is Y and horizontal is X.
Well, that's clear as mud.
Third dimension would be Z. So things would be popping out of the screen.
That's ridiculous. Scare people out of the theater. God's name would want that.
I don't know. People scoffed at the idea of talkie using color. Look what we have now. Okay, let's see what Gabriel has to say first.
Gabriel.
Just hope our archangel hasn't already flown.
Ten ze Złotopolskich.
What the hell is this guy doing?
Here he is. Apartment 3.
3. No już wiem. Trzeba iść na górę. Co ty, kurwa? Tu jest 3? Czy jestem ślepy i przygłupi? Ta. Puk. Siemasz. O, w ciąży jest, Boże.
LAPD, ma'am. We're looking for Gabriel Delgado.
Gabriel?
We're from the police. Policia, you understand?
Yes, I understand. Could you come inside?
O Jezus Maria.
What is your name?
4 osoby.
Ana Rodriguez.
Is
Chyba
Gabriel
najwięcej.
Delgado here? Ms. Rodriguez?
Rekord oglądalności LA Noire.
Gabriel.
Za czasów San Andreas był ich nawet tuzin, no ale jednak San Andreas to jest gra.
Check out the surrounds. I'll stay with the broad.
Okej, skoro mam dużo punktów intuicji, które mogę wykorzystać, to sobie wykorzystam oczywiście. Flaga Argentyny. To nam wiele mówi.
Souvenirs are a dumb move.
You are wrong about Gabriel. He will be a good
Pismo Święte.
Already he works hard to provide for us.
Unless you help us here, Anna, your little one won't be
Każdy wierzący ma coś za uszami. Tutaj. Jakaś fotka. Samochód.
Difficult to tell
Brum,
whether it's
brum.
the suspect vehicle from the scene.
Ale go
Certainly
pucuje.
Gabriel's pride and joy.
Taki koleś. Taki koleś. No, już. Stół. No, jadł siedzenie. Fajnie.
Serving breakfast for 2, Anna? You should have cleared up.
Tak zwany chleb tostowy z keczupem. Albo z krwią jebaną z tętnicy. Co ja jeszcze miałem? Tam są lupy daleko, daleko. Boże, na podwórku aż.
It looks like Valdez gets his wheel back.
Klawo. Zawsze chciałem mieć kalendarz z oponą. A mam tylko taki brzuch.
Diplomatic license plates.
No to już wszystko jest oczywiste. Ta rejestracja nam nic nie mówi. O, masz przekichany, George. Masz A to wszystko było? Chyba wszystko, tak? No jak skoro nie ma lub, to i raczej, no... Idziemy do Anny. Ruchanny. Siemasz. Usiądę tu, okej? Pozwolisz? Obok, tak. No.
Anna isn't giving us
Nie?
the full story. Try her again.
You're in serious trouble.
Mam stać. Jak
But
pies.
Gabriel is not here. I have done nothing wrong.
No ty może i nie.
Why did he steal the car, Anna?
The customer insulted him. He has his honor, no?
Niby tak, ale bez
His
przesady.
honor, Anna?
He said Dewey's friend tried to make a woman out of him. He no longer respects this man, Dewey. He took the car to show this maricon that he is a man.
Tell us
No,
the
kiedy
truth,
ostatni
Anna.
raz go widziałeś?
Has Gabriel been here?
I haven't seen him for at least 3 nights.
Ależ kłamie, a z kim jadłaś śniadanie?
You keep lying to me, and I'll
Swoją
send you
starą.
and your baby to jail.
Albo z dzieckiem. He.
He lives here, but he hasn't come home. I swear it.
Mam dowody!
Enough, Anna. There are signs all over this place that he's been back.
He was here last night. I have never seen him so angry. He went out to his shed and put some things in it. I don't know what, and I don't want to know. I love him.
O.
We found a license plate matching our stolen vehicle in the shed. Add in the assortment of parts, and we can make Gabriel for a dozen other thefts. It's time to get serious, Anna.
You must ask these questions of Gabriel. I know nothing of these car parts.
Then tell us where he is! If your baby is born in prison, Anna, the corrections officers will take it from you. You will see your son or daughter through a metal grate for half an hour a week.
The start line is on 1st and Santa Fe. There is a spillway under the bridge that leads to the river. Many policia have wrecked trying to follow him.
We will put in a good word for you, Anna. As far as we're concerned, this sits with Gabriel.
Startline? That sounds like a street race to me. It's gotten out of hand.
Wyścigi! Super.
Wonder Delgado has such an eye for fine art.
Naprawdę fajnie. Myśmy
You know
tak
what
teraz
it is? Let's
mówimy.
go stop these clowns and get them off the street.
Zatrzymajmy tych klaunów.
Can you drive to this one?
And where exactly are we going?
No na chłoj się pytasz, panie. No idź pan w żop.
What kind of man leaves his
Gdzie
pregnant
ty
girlfriend
jedziesz?
at home while he goes
Dobrze.
off to play cars?
Pregnant girlfriends aren't always a barrel of laughs. Everyone needs to let off a little steam. Some guys wouldn't come back home at all.
Are you talking from experience?
Heh. Śmiesznostka. Teraz najlepiej go nie zabić. No dobra, postaram się. Nie zrobić czegoś jest niby łatwiejsze niż coś zrobić.
There's the red Ford. That's Delgado right there.
Wio. Nie?
Quick! They're getting away!
Phelps, 1247. Requesting assistance at 1st and Santa Fe. Reports of an illegal street race.
Stay on Delgado.
Siadaj ty.
He's getting away. Gonna lose him.
Jakie
Quick as we
śmiecie.
shut one of these races down, another one springs up somewhere else. Kids used to steal cars to sell them. Now they just want to wrap them around a lamppost. The next 16-year-old I have to steal off the sidewalk, you're calling them. I've had enough of those to last me a lifetime. Step on, fellas. Take him
O.
out.
Jak to się liczyło do sprawy, to już mam gwiazdkę mniej. O. Mam kurwa 0.
God damn it, Cole, hold it steady.
O Jezus Maria. A co tu się stanęło? No.
Gabriel Delgado,
No.
you're under arrest for grand theft auto.
Grand Theft Auto.
Fuck you, puto!
Znam
You
to.
should speak to the maricon! Valdez, I showed him! Now who's the man? I should have burned his fucking car!
Krzyk w niczym nie pomoże, proszę pana. Wiem, że
You got a
latynosi mają
foreign
ten prawo.
dignitary outed as a fruit in the kitty
O Jezu, ale się zmuliłem, ale zaraz to minie, bo
for the kickbacks.
przełom dnia zawsze taki jest.
Sure as hell won't be taking liberties with other people's autos again anytime soon. That Detective Phelps is not a bad haul. You keep your chin low and your hands high, and you keep bringing me clearances just like that one. That's textbook policing, and we need more of it in this department.
No już nie słodź mi, bo się pożyję. O, czy można było to zrobić lepiej? Najprawdopodobniej nie. No i to. Ile nam zostało? To. Jedno. Drugie, trzecie. Czwarte, piąte, szóste. Ajajaj. Siódme, ósme, dziewiąte. O Bożeż ty mój! 11? Naprawdę? 11 spraw? Nawet nie wiesz, jak mnie to zabolało w tym momencie. Trzeba robić to z DLC? Może nie. Może tak. O matko boska. Najgorzej na świecie to wygląda.
Phelps, Kowski. B-Cop says he located a green Kaiser Fraser from the hot sheet. Address is 6 West 2nd Street. Get over there and see what you can find out. Go on! Sorry to inconvenience you.
We're on it, Captain.
Lecimy.
I swear the more bent cars we bring
Lubię
in, the
zagrać w fajną grę.
Pays the rent, though. Keeps Mrs.
Wolę
Phelps
schabowe
in the
niż mielone.
Not sure she'd agree with you.
Krucygan. Dobra, dość. No pakuj się. Ale musiałeś z tymi drzwiami, nie mogłeś tymi otwartymi. No, lubisz po prostu klamki.
Calling her the Dahlia now. Wonder what Veronica Lake makes of that one.
Jezu, ile spraw.
What a case. You hear whether they're
Ja
making
tak
any
sobie
progress?
mówię, a dobra, dzisiaj skończymy, będzie
Captain
fajnie.
Donnelly seems to think they have it all wrapped
Dzisiaj.
up. Brown and Green are sweating this Manley character. I heard it'll be in front of a grand jury by next week.
Nie mam nic lepszego do roboty.
Poor thing. Terrible enough being murdered like that without having her death strewn all over the front pages.
I give her money, I give her time, I give her everything with us. 6 West 2nd Street.
That's the car call.
A kto jest tą drugą osobą, która ogląda tego streama? Bo tak się zastanawiam. Bo ta osoba nie może mieć zdrowych zmysłów.
1247,
Pewnie
Detective
mama.
Phelps, requesting immediate backup in pursuit of a stolen green Kaiser Frazer from 6 West 2nd Street.
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
Okej. Spoko.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
All right. Maybe I was a couple miles over the speed limit.
Give it up, LAPD!
Lapt.
Why did you run from us?
I saw a big car in my rearview mirror with two tough guys bearing down on me. What would you do?
What's your name?
Cliff Harrison.
You're under arrest.
For what? What are you talking about?
Nice try. I'm talking about the car being stolen.
You're out of your mind. I bought the car, and I've got the paperwork to prove it.
Looks like we'll have some questions for the people at Coombs Automotive. You purchased this car from Coombs Automotive Company?
Yeah, that's right.
And the ownership papers?
From the same place.
If this is a forgery, it's top-notch. This will need to be traced. You have a criminal record, Mr. Harrison?
No, nothing like that.
You better give us something, Cliff, or we're gonna make this hard on you.
I didn't steal the car. I ran because I've got some wacky backy in the glove compartment.
How much, Cliff?
1 reefer.
We'll let it slide. You're in enough trouble. Who did you deal with at Coombs Automotive?
The owner, Richard Coombs.
And he made out the bill of sale personally?
Of course he did. He kept a facsimile for his records. Check with him.
We're going to get to the bottom of this, Harrison. Until we do, you're going downtown.
You gotta be kidding me. I'm getting arrested for buying a goddamn car?
If everything is legit, Harrison, you'll be out soon. Until then, if I were you, I'd keep my mouth shut.
Bag his possessions as evidence and have him arraigned for grand theft auto.
Right, Detective.
Do you know who my father is?
We need to get to Coombs Auto and check out Harrison's story. You're behind the wheel. Where are we going?
You know what? I think he's telling the truth.
Some of the most convincing people you will ever listen to are born liars. Usually they're called politicians.
No, to fakt.
Not another step. I have got a Buick Century sedan that would be
Szkoda, że tu muzyka nie
perfect
gra
for you.
tak normalnie.
Detective Phelps, LAPD, are you the owner?
That's right. Richard Coombs at your service. You looking to trade in a black and white, boys?
Mr. Coombs, we're investigating an auto theft. A man by the name of Cliff Harrison claims he bought the car here.
Well, some people would say that my cars are a steal. That's a joke, sir.
Very amusing, Mr. Coombs.
I remember Harrison. It was a green two-tone Kaiser Frazer, if I remember rightly.
Do you have the bill of sale?
It's in my office. Walk this way.
Walk this way. Jaki debil.
That's a joke too, son.
Phelps, you mind if I shoot this guy? He's getting on my nerves.
Idę go zabić. Nie.
Here it is. Got the original pink slip there too.
Gene Archer, 146 North Fremont Avenue. Harrison's purchase receipt was legit, at least. We have a couple of questions.
All right, fellas. Shoot.
Can you tell us how you came to buy the car?
Girl just wandered in right off the street.
Nothing unusual about the car.
Not really my usual type of vehicle. The price was certainly right, though. Nice girl, but about as sharp as a bag of wet mice.
Did you pay with check or cash?
A check. She wanted it made out to cash, but I insisted. Man has to watch his cash flow.
What name?
I made it out to Gene Archer on the Bank of Arcadia.
Can you describe this Gene Archer?
Brunette, maybe 25, 26. Little on the plump side, but not bone ugly.
What was your impression of her?
Kind of harried and harassed, in a hurry to go somewhere, but no place to go. You get to know the type.
Do you know anything about the company that prints these pink slips?
Nope. Should I? It isn't exactly my business.
It says Marquee Printing. You've never heard of it?
Marquee. Sure. They do all the government red tape. You'll find the place down on Aliso Street near San Pedro.
When exactly did you hand over the check, Mr. Combs?
Close of play on Friday.
Why didn't you pay her cash? You knew the car was dirty.
I had an inkling. When people are in a hurry for money, always pay by check, son. Gives you a couple days to back out.
This was all above board.
Yes. Of course it was.
Did this look legitimate to you, Coombs?
I'm in used cars, son, not bearer bonds. In my business, you don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Now don't come on all high and mighty with me if you want my help.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Coombs. We need to continue the investigation.
Hope you sort out your problem with Mr. Harrison. Go easy on him, son. Boy's about as sharp as a bowling ball. He's built too low. The fastballs fly over his head.
Let me shoot this guy, please. You have a pleasant day, Mr. Combs.
Well, Harrison might be off the hook, but we can still run an APB on Gene Archer. Get on the horn and call it in.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Requesting an APB on Gene Archer, age approximately 25, on suspicion of grand theft auto.
I'll relay the information.
Are there any messages for me?
A James Velasco is being held at Central Station on suspicion of GTA. Possible link to the Harrison case. They're waiting on you to conduct the interview.
Thanks for your help.
Five-star goddamn.
You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Here's a chicken and egg question for you. Do you think you have to be an asshole to sell cars? Or that selling cars turns you into an asshole?
You've got it in for everyone today, haven't you?
I've always got it in for car salesmen. Doesn't matter what day it is. And why do they always think they're comedians when they're about as funny as a heart attack?
Maybe the more annoying they are, the quicker you
Też
sign
jesteś,
on the
Maciek,
dotted
śmieszny
line.
jak zawał
Just to get the
serca.
hell out of there.
Empty. Should have known that Archer broad would have given us a false address.
We should go to the station, see what this Velasco guy has to say.
Tłuszcz.
You know the way. You can drive.
Sadło.
So, where you want to go?
Jebany smalec. Miałem kolację zjeść 4 godziny temu. A może on to ogląda? Się nie będę śmiał, to niegrzecznie. Siemasz, Gracjan.
Velasco is prepped and ready in 2. Another stolen car with legit papers.
Thanks.
I give them money. A gdzie miałem pójść? Do tego gościa takiego. A ja byłem tu przed chwilą, czy nie? Byłem, tak? Kurwa, tracę wątek. Słuchaj, kurwę. Gdzie jest interview room 2? No tutaj, jak byk napisane. Nie no, nie tu, tutaj. Siemasz, Belasco.
James
Wyglądasz mi na
I want a
kurwę.
lawyer. It's my car and I got the proof right here. Take a look for yourself.
I got the jitters again.
The paper is real enough, Velasco, but the car isn't yours. This pink slip is a forgery.
Stukają tymi kapciami.
Where were you taking the car, James?
Blow it off, greenhorn. You'll get nothing from me.
You're a two-time loser. If you don't give me something, I'm gonna ask the DA for the maximum. You're looking at 10 years, Velasco. Kiss your youth goodbye.
I want a deal.
Keep talking and we'll see what sort of deal you're worth.
My job is to drive the cars out of state. Nevada, Arizona, sometimes New Mexico. With the paperwork they provide, it's normally a breeze.
Does the name Gene Archer mean anything to you?
Nope. Never heard of her.
You're a liar, James.
Say that again. I'm telling the truth. I don't know the broad.
So that's why you both have the same address printed on your pink slips. She's a mule for these stolen vehicles, genius. Same as you.
Jesus. All right, I know her. Stupidest broad I ever met. Always cooking up crazy schemes. I don't know why those guys use her. You happy now?
What happens to the cars once they cross over the state lines?
I don't know. I just deliver them.
Give me something, Velasco, or I'll take you back to the cells and tell the whole station you're a child molester. How long do you think you'll last?
Okay, okay. I hear you. The cars get sold in Chicago or back east. Sometimes I bring back cars coming the other way.
Where do you pick up the cars, Velasco?
Warehouses. Mainly in East downtown.
An address, Velasco. You want my help with the DA? Cough it up, now.
A place on Industrial Street. I don't know the number. You're gonna help me out, right?
Keep talking, kid. We'll see what we can do.
All right, James. We're gonna check if this information is worth anything.
And if it is, I need your help here, pal.
If it is, then we'll know you're a man of your word, and so will the DA.
You're Phelps, right?
Yes, I am. Look, can we do this later? I'm in the middle of it.
Ray Pinker. I'm with Technical Services. The pink slips are all real.
Yes, we know that.
There's only one company that prints them in California, the Marquee Printing Company. They've confirmed that the numbers are legitimate.
You've checked them out?
Sure. They're on Aliso Street, near the corner of San Pedro. The guy I spoke to was Lightfall. Gordon Lightfall. Here, I wrote it down.
Thanks, Ray. This is a great lead. We'll get down there as soon as we can.
Co to teraz ma być? Lucy, co ty robisz? Aha. No teraz jest poważna sprawa.
Phelps, your GTA suspect, Gene Archer, spotted by a patrolman. Western Union office, 253 South Hill. Less than a minute away down the street if you run. Go! She won't hang around.
Mogłem wsiąść w samochód.
LAPD. We'll take it from here.
God damn it. Everyone's against me. Look, just let me get my money and get out of here, okay? You look sweet. How about giving the girl a break? That could be very nice.
Afraid I can't do that, Miss Archer. Stefan, call for black and white.
Just my luck to get the only hair sure cop in the LAPD.
The car you sold to Coombs was stolen, Miss Archer. There won't be any money.
I handed over all the right paperwork when I sold it, Buster.
Gene, you've blown open the whole operation because you were dumb enough to try to sell one of the cars. What do you think they're going to do to you? Give me something.
I was just doing what they did. They paid me $50 to drive the car. I made $2 grand selling it.
You made $0. And if they catch you, you're dead. Is that all your life's worth?
Look, a girl needs things. I don't see you looking out for me.
How long have you and Belasco been delivering cars?
Who is James Belasco?
You're lying. James Belasco. I don't remember mentioning his first name, Miss Archer.
Oh, well, I think you did, didn't you? Well, I'm sure of it. Anyway, I don't know him.
Jaka głupia baba.
You aren't sharp enough to lie to me, Gene. You and James Belasco share the same address on your pink slips. We have him in a cell.
Okay, so I know the creep. The pink slips are real. The home addresses are always vacant lots. Bigelow is always boasting that the paperwork is legit and that if we stick to our stories...
And don't try and sell the car?
Yeah, that too.
Tell me where you picked up the car, Miss Archer.
Look, I can't remember. Let me go, will you? Please. What have I got to do?
Trying my patience here, Gene. I'll have the reporters down here and have your picture in all the papers. You'll have nowhere to run.
All right already. I get the message. I pick up the cars from a guy named Bigelow. 58 Industrial Street. Big warehouse full of goons. Now you've got what you want. Can I go? Please?
No, you sure can. We've got a car waiting outside for you.
Some career advice, Gene. Get out of crime. Marry someone boring who has money and will find you captivating.
Is this guy for real?
He takes a little getting used to, but yeah, he generally means what he says.
Femme imbécile.
Can you drive to this one? All right. Where to? You're behind the wheel.
Friendly girl.
Used to getting her own way.
Little did she know her feminine charms were useless against the impenetrable Cole Phelps.
She's not my type.
And what is your type, Phelps?
I'm married.
I know that. But you're not blind or dead inside, are you? Wait, scrap that second half of the question.
I don't know. Blondes, I guess.
Hallelujah! The man is human after all. Now we're getting somewhere. Yep, I'm with you on the blondes. Brunettes are fine too. And there's nothing wrong with a good redhead. But I draw the line at gray. You know what? I might have to lift that embargo soon in the interest of maintaining freedom.
A man with high standards.
The standards are only as high as the last glass of whiskey.
Marki.
And what can I do for you, gentlemen?
I'm a traffic detective from Central Division. Who's in charge here?
I am, Gordon Lightfall. What's this about?
We understand that your company prints California vehicle titles.
Yes, I have the government contract to print pink slips. Have done for some years.
Have you had any goods or equipment stolen recently? We're running up against stolen cars with seemingly legitimate paperwork.
Not recently. Have you ruled out forgery? There's no shortage of talented artists in this town.
We'll keep it in mind. We have some questions for you, Mr. Lightball. Mr. Lightball, we're currently working 2 auto theft cases. Do you know anything about a car theft ring?
Certainly not. Why would I get mixed up in a thing like that?
We have suspects with
Niektórzy
legitimate
mają
pink slips that
wiatraki
were
głośne
printed
w
here,
pauzie, a
Lightball.
niektórzy w
You better
ręce.
give me something before I bring the whole department down here.
Don't be hysterical, detective. As a matter of fact, we had a similar problem a couple of years ago. A number of used car lots were selling blank documents to a criminal organization.
Do the names Cliff Harrison and James Belasco mean anything to you?
No, they do not.
Harrison bought his car from Coombs. The pink slip looks good, and that points the finger here. Do you have any employee trouble?
No, I don't. They've all been carefully screened. Look, now that I think about it, the name Coombs sounds familiar. I think they may have been involved in stolen documents in the past.
Do you have a delivery ledger, Mr. Lightfall? We would like to cross-check against the Coombs Automotive Emporium.
It's a little out of the ordinary, Detective. I'm not sure I can share those sorts of records.
Hand it over, Lightball. You don't want us having bad thoughts about you, do you?
Very well, but this really is irregular. Over here.
Look for patterns, recurring names, unusual addresses, anything out of the ordinary.
Jezu, Lucy, jak ty śmierdzisz. I give for money, I give for time, I give for everything. O Boże, ja mam tu chyba, nie? Bo to adres.
You certainly encourage repeat business, Lightball. This Mr. Bigelow is a good customer.
Okay.
Sorry to bother you, sir. We'll let you know if there are any developments. You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Coś tu jeszcze zostało? Nie no, wszystko mam.
You're behind the wheel.
So, where do you want to go?
Dupy! Będzie szczelanina! A co renderujesz, kurwa?
I thought you Marines were gung-ho, Cole. You have a 45, don't you ever want to use it? I'll take the back. Just give me a few seconds to get around that.
Rainbow Six G's. A, 3 osoby, wow, dzień dobry, trzecia osoba.
Cole Phelps, LAPD.
Co tobą kieruje?
All of you are coming downtown with me.
O, my Buddha. Tutaj jakieś silniki
Throw out the guns.
wiszą, tak? Nie. Ja raczej nie. Bo jest jedno trofeum za to, że... Aha, już skrewiłem.
Weapons on the ground now.
Bo nikogo tym nie zabiłem, he, super. Fajnie. Lubię. Nie ma tu już czegoś takiego? A, trudno. No i tak trofeum nie jest istotne, bo... To z dodatku.
stay down.
Dead man.
Let's clear the top floor. I don't want to get drilled in the back on the way out.
Stay in cover.
Try the door at the end. I heard something.
All right, don't shoot. Keep your hands up. Watch him, Bukowski. He doesn't move until I've tossed the Bukowski. Marquee Printing Company. There's nothing like going direct to the source.
Hee hee. Oh! Jean Archer.
Looks like Mr. Lightfall has been on a losing streak. There are enough slips here to keep them stealing cars till Christmas. We've got a trail of pink slips and stolen cars that leads right to your door, Bigelow. You're in this up to your neck, but I don't think you're the man in charge. Make it easier on yourself. Give him up.
I do work on cars for customers. You charge in here shooting up the place like it's the Ballad of Bulge. I can't give you anything.
We know about Marquee Printing. You can make this easier on yourself by giving us your man on the inside.
I sometimes repair cars and put them back on the road. I need a pink slip to resell them. There's no problem.
There are at least 4 dead men in this warehouse. A couple more. Punks won't make for that much extra paperwork. We'd be doing the legal system a favor.
Okay, tough guy, I get the message. Lightfall, the guy who runs Marquee. He's the big shot. He likes to spend big at the track. He owes me.
Lightball, the guy with no luck at the track. Tell me about him.
It's one of the guys lying over there. You're right. He has no luck.
That's the best lie you can come up with, Bigelow?
Hey, would I lie to you, detective? I'm not exactly in a good position here now, am I?
Gordon Lightball owns Marquee Printing, a government print shop. He's losing big at the track.
He has these big government contracts. He's in hock over 20 grand. If the feds find out, contracts will be all over. Lightfall plays ball.
All right, Bigelow. The heat is off you. Play your cards right and you'll be able to count your time in Quentin on one hand.
Głupi pies. No Lusia.
You know the way. You can drive.
Where are we going?
Tak.
What a mess.
Gonna take some cleaning up, that's for sure.
I wish it hadn't gone that way.
Well, they shouldn't bring guns to work with them. We didn't have a lot of choice.
You have to admire the barefaced cheek of someone who tries to blow your brains out one minute and pleads innocence the next.
Yeah, especially when he's surrounded by evidence. You know, guys like Bigelow spend so much time convincing themselves that they're not doing anything wrong, that they actually start to believe their own bullshit.
They get sloppy. Bigelow, Lightball, all of them. If they hadn't, who knows how long they could have kept this racket going.
Complacency or greed. It's always one of the two that brings them down.
National news.
You're under arrest.
You again? This harassment is starting to wear thin.
We found a box of pink slips in a warehouse full of hot cars. You signed for them, Lightbulb.
I signed for all the orders and deliveries. You'll need something better than that, cowboy.
Save it, Lightbulb. We already have all we need to send you down.
I've had enough of this. You either produce some shred of proof, or I call my attorney.
You're in the hole with the organization. We know about the debts, Lightbulb.
I agree, I have a small problem. I'm prepared to help you in any way I can, Detective. I'll name names. I need you to keep this out of the paper.
You need to shut up now, Lightbulb. Gordon Lightbulb, I'm charging you with conspiracy and fraud. Hands behind your back.
Clap, 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 clap.
The LAPD Central Traffic Division has today smashed a nationwide auto theft ring, writes crime correspondent, blah, blah, blah. Oh, here it is. Traffic squad detectives confronted a large group of armed thugs. After an exchange of gunfire, more than a dozen dead criminals were removed from the scene. The LAPD sustained no casualties. Damn fine work, Phelps. Now get out there and nail some more bad guys, will you? I want to finish reading this.
No, tak się żyje powoli na tej wsi. Bellissimo. Piękny widok. Tylko do momentu... Jesus, ma fucking piece of shit. Nie chcę się tego robić, naprawdę. Przynajmniej nie dzisiaj. To może zrobię. To nawet było ciekawe. Tych długich to mi się nie chce. Piri papa, hej hej.
Any news from Jack? There's a statewide APB out.
Jack's okay. He has something up his sleeve. He's not worried about being caught.
I boom zaraz będzie.
We go after the other side of the equation. Jack has a legion and its cronies running scared. We go after the doctor and some of the other guys.
But the whole department breathing down our necks.
It's time for action, Herschel. It's time for change. Jack's crossed the Rubicon and we have to be on the other side ready to help.
Christ, what was that?
Explosion. Something big.
Think it's the Reds? You think those Rusky sons of bitches that dropped the H-bomb on us?
Ten od razu, że komuniści.
We need to be ready for the call.
I'm not waiting for an invitation. Get in the car and head for the cloud. KGPL can give us the details on the way.
All units, reports of an explosion.
Nie.
Location in south of Santa Monica, west of, stand by for further.
Już mam minus $1 miliard. Apocalypse.
We have looters around the corner. Cuff them or put them down. We need to get this area under control.
Get that bastard, Cole! Now is the time to
Commander will want us to see you. Let's go.
Jesus. I'd never seen nothing like this.
I wish I could say the same. It's like a bomb's gone off. Jesus Christ. Poor people.
We gotta find out what went down.
You're late, Phelps. Get delayed somewhere?
What in God's name happened here?
Wasn't nuclear. If it was, we'd all be dead from the radiation.
That's reassuring. What's radiation?
Everyone inside the factory was vaporized. Look at the size of that crater.
What's going on over there?
The mayor's going on television, appealing for calm.
Television? Who can afford one of those things?
Anything to go on?
You're looking at the remains of Nicholson electroplating. I have an idea of what might have caused the explosion, but I'm only guessing. Have a look around the rubble, see if you come up with anything.
World's turned upside down.
Then it's time for us to do our jobs.
Hey, detective! I think I got something here.
Any idea what this is?
Very large egg cup? A Viking helmet? How would I know, Phelps? Try putting it back together.
Looks to me like some kind of machine component. An airplane part, maybe. Looks like all that's left. Try the laundry tag.
Detective, you seen this yet? Come take a look.
Blew the locker open, but shielded the contents. Let's see what we got in here. Oh, only OSS agents use these things. We'll need to get the film developed to see if there's an espionage angle.
Walkman.
Any ideas, Herschel?
And then I care to utter for public consumption. What is it?
A substitution cipher. The Germans used them in the war.
Oh, yeah.
These are cipher rings.
You know what to do with them?
Maybe. I used them in OCS. These first letters are the cipher key. The rest of the message should align itself.
A, tak. No, już nie mogę.
It's an address. 133 North Vermont Avenue. Tomoko Akamoto. Japanese name.
Wszystko prawdopodobnie. Uciekamy. I give her money. I give her time.
Bells! I think I found something over here.
Co ty znalazłeś, miły?
That's it, Mr. Mayor. We're wrapped.
Co?
Oh, good. Thank you very much, son. Think it went okay?
Styka.
Couple of pickups, sir, but that's to be expected.
Zdebilały.
Done this before.
No, pokaż mi. Dobra, głupi jest.
Should have played it a little more somber. What do you think, son?
No, Mr. Mayor. You
This
came
is a
across
busy street, okay?
very
No, nie. A jeszcze przydałoby się to oblukać. Śmiesznostka.
I'm Fred Nicholson.
This is your place?
Hejka.
What's left of it? 32 years of work up in smoke.
Can you tell us what happened here?
Our chief chemist, Harold McClellan, was using this area to test the new process.
And what exactly is this new process?
That's classified information, son.
A lot of people died here, Mr. Nicholson. I'm prepared to go to the press and tell them it was your fault. What is the new process?
A way to chemically polish aluminum. It's traditionally done by hand. It's extremely labor intensive. The process could be worth millions.
Who is Tomoko Akamoto?
Dr. McClellan's personal assistant. She came highly recommended.
Akamoto was involved in industrial espionage. Was she working for you or for a foreign government?
That's a ridiculous assertion. How can you possibly say she was a spy?
No prosto, kurwa.
How many of your other employees carry spy cameras in their handbags?
Jesus, Mary and Joseph, she was selling me out.
If she wasn't a foreign spy, who could she have been working for?
There could be other plating companies, but the big customers for the process are the aircraft manufacturers. Lockheed, Boeing, Hughes, North American.
What can you tell us about McClellan?
A brilliant chemist. He approached me a few months ago with the idea for the new process.
So no one has ever done this before?
No, but it is legitimate research.
So you thought McClellan could do what no one else could do?
You were prepared to take that risk.
Look, was a trained chemist, and his ideas could revolutionize electroplating.
And you would be rich.
I'm a businessman. What's wrong with turning a buck?
You blew up 6 blocks! God knows how many people are dead.
I regret that.
That's laudable.
We'll be in touch, Mr. Nicholson. Can you send us Dr. McClellan and Miss Akamoto's personnel files?
I will if I can find them.
By the way, we also found the collar of a shirt. It has a laundry tag.
They're likely to be Dr. McClellan. And the majority of people who worked here don't use a laundry service.
You think McClellan went up in smoke? Or is he still alive?
You could ask the same question about Tomoko Akamoto.
I guess you could. You got an answer?
Not yet, but I'm working on it. Detective Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Can you speak to someone at the Army Air Force Base for me, please?
Of course, Detective.
Tell them I have what I believe is an aircraft part. It's polished metal, light for its size. It looks like a cone of some sort. It's stamped on the inside. P&W Wasp Major R4360.
I'll get back to you, Detective, when you check in for messages. Anything else?
I need an address for Superior Laundry Services.
Closest store to your location is in Wilshire, 4766 Melrose Avenue.
Thanks for your help.
Dziękuję.
You can drive.
So where do you want to go?
So give me what I do.
Are you drunk, mister? Or are you just cracked?
What do you need?
Phelps and Biggs, LAPD. We have one of your laundry tags. Can you tell us who it might belong to?
Are you kidding? I got work to do, Mac. Here's the customer book. Knock yourself out.
Number was, J2620, Cole.
Who is Hangstrom?
Could be someone else from the factory. Does he have an address?
No. Dead end. Thank you for all your help, sir. Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address for an Oscar Hangstrom.
Checking. No residential listing for anyone by that name, Detective. Sorry.
Thanks. Can you drive to this one?
All right. Where to?
Well, well. Why the cloak and dagger routine, Miss Akamoto?
Okay, boy.
Somebody turned the place over. Better watch your step. Do you think I could fit in there? I couldn't fit in there.
I'd like to think you would have had something more to say about getting shoved in a fridge. One to the head, one to the heart. Point blank. On Jeans Lindbergh. Very expensive watch. Favored by flyboys. I always wanted one as a kid.
That's funny. As a kid, all I wanted was some food on the table.
Could be a class ring. You know what this is, Biggs?
Sure. That apartment gives you one of those when you retire.
Looks like we have a match.
Interesting thing, Miss Sakamoto. What is it exactly?
Microfilm. A document shrunk to the size of your thumbnail.
Rod must have amazing eyesight.
Hi.
Biggs, badge 525. I'll need a couple of black and whites at 133 North Vermont Avenue, Wilshire. We'll need an ambulance in the corner. Probably a team from technical services as well.
Super. Po co mi pilot? Hello. No patrz, no prawie tyle ludzi co przy Sandra.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Detective Phelps, badge 1247, messages please.
You need to call Ray
Can you put me through?
It's ringing now.
We're on our way in.
Nix that. I I got a message from Lindbergh Field. An airplane tech there identified your part.
What is it?
He said it was a prop spinner from either a Corsair or a B-50.
A what?
Fits over the center of the propeller and protects the pitch gearing.
So it's a military part.
Could be, but get this. The Spruce Goose runs 8 Wasp R-4360s. I think you better get over there and check it out.
We're on it.
There's no problem.
You're behind the wheel.
And where exactly are we going?
You know the way. You can drive.
This is a military project, gentlemen. Can you state your business?
Detectives, Phelps and Biggs, LAPD. We're investigating the explosion. We have reason to believe there may be a link to Hughes' aircraft.
I'm sorry, I can't help you there, detective. Without authorization from military HQ, you won't be allowed onto this facility.
What seems to be the problem, gentlemen? Hey, Biggs. You're not still with the LAPD.
Right so, mates. Can you help us out here?
Sure. What seems to be the problem?
We're working the big explosion at the electroplating plant. Found a part there that belongs to one of your planes.
I work head of security for Mr. Hughes now. I'll take full responsibility. I'm sure we can clear this up. Follow me. It's the big hangar. You can't miss it.
Who is Mapes, and what's his connection to Howard Hughes?
Vernon Mapes used to work Advice. Word is he runs fuck pads for Hughes' starlets.
A pimp. Earl and Mape.
Good day, miss.
I'm busy now. Can I ignore you some other time?
Can that thing really fly?
Mr. Hughes believes so. Amazing, isn't she? Oh.
This is the Spruce.
Jesus Christ, Biggs, you want to get me fired? Mr. Hughes hates that fucking name. It's the H-4 Hercules to you.
Do you mind answering a few questions, Mr. Mapes?
Call me Vernon, kid. Fire away.
Do you know anything about the explosion that happened at Nicholson Electroplating this morning?
No more than anyone else. Heard the boom while I was shaving. Almost shit my pants. Thought it was Pearl all over again.
But you had no personal contact with any of the employees. And you have no idea what caused the explosion.
I'm in security. I handle Mr. Hughes' personal interests, if you get my meaning. I'm not directly involved in manufacturing.
Do you know Tomoko Akamoto?
Never heard of the broad. Why?
You don't happen to wear an LAPD tie pin, do you, Mapes?
Sometimes. I have a couple of them from my days on the force.
Do you know the chief chemist at Nicholson Electroplating, a Harold McClellan?
I've heard of the guy. He was pitching some fancy process to the company.
We know that you were sending parts to Nicholson for testing. Question is whether you were going through Nicholson or cutting your own deal with McClellan.
Interesting theory, kid. How you gonna prove any of that?
We found a prop spinner in the wreckage. We believe it belongs to this aircraft.
We sent them some aluminum parts to test. Howard and the Boffins were interested in this guy McClellan's theories. McClellan was cutting out Nicholson. That's not our problem.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Mapes. Do you mind if we have a look around while we're here?
Sure. Knock yourself out.
You want to take a look inside? And her? That is Marie the Body McDonald.
McDonald.
Does Hughes have her on contract to RKO?
Yeah, I bet he does.
Widzisz? Ty też jak idziesz do McDonalda, zamiast mówić McDonald, to mówisz idę do McDonald's?
Is that a Pratt & Whitney 4360?
Sure is. You know your motor.
Do you mind if I take a look at the prop spinner?
We're getting her ready for sea trials, so be quick about it.
What is the oily covering on the metal?
We coat the aluminum parts in linseed oil to preserve it from oxidization.
McClellan's process was going to replace all this.
Great.
Latitude 24 degrees, 15 minutes north. Longitude 76 degrees, 0 minutes west. (76 degrees west). 24 degrees, 15 minutes north.
Ile tam było?
76 degrees west. 24 degrees, 15 minutes north. (76 degrees west).
Tak.
24 degrees, 15 minutes north. (76 degrees west). 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 Let's see where this is exactly. The Bahamas. Somebody's already got their maiden flight planned.
Lubię wyspy Bahamas. That's all.
He's probably done.
Thanks for the tour, babes.
Always happy to help the department. Hey, don't I know your face from the papers? You're the cop that's stripping that German broad.
Nah, I think you got the wrong guy.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Fine. Where are we headed?
So McClellan was selling his new process to Hughes and cutting out Nicholson.
Looks that way. This would never go all the way up to Hughes. We would have middlemen dealing with stuff like this.
Someone like Mapes?
The word middleman was invented for guys like Mapes.
I didn't come to California to be a secretary.
Need a drink. I got the jitters again.
Hey, Cole. You're not winning any popularity contests upstairs, you know.
Where do you stand?
I think you're a good cop, but I try and stay out of politics.
Everybody tries to stay out of politics, Ray.
Well, don't quote me on it, but I'm hoping that Parker will get the job and clean this place up. I have your photographs. You can use the magnifier. There's quite a lot of detail.
Very funny.
O, to
I
ja.
think you're right, right? We have our man. You take a nice photo, Phelps.
Śmieszne.
Bringing the Watcher a match for our John Doe. He's obviously the competitive bid. Can you get this over to Lockheed so we can get a name for this guy?
It's already on its way.
Howard Hughes, millionaire, industrialist, aviator, and playboy. And Vernon Mapes, ex-dirty cop and business fixer. I found a similar tie pin along with a dead guy in the fridge. Excellent photography, Tomoko. So Tomoko had the goods on McClellan. Too bad they blew the place to hell. Is this McClellan? Can anyone make out the street number behind him?
Are you kidding? My eyesight?
Cole, can you help me with a little experiment? Use the eyedropper in front of you. One drop from each of the bottles on the desk. Place the drops in the petri dish.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
Ja pierdolę.
It's okay, guys. Just a little experiment.
Chciał mnie zabić.
Everyone's still jumpy from that bang this morning.
Very funny, Ray. You just took a couple years off my life expectancy.
Did the same trick to me about an hour ago.
So that was the stuff that caused the explosion.
I think so. Acetic anhydride is almost as explosive as nitro, and when mixed with perchloric acid, it's very unstable. It needs to be cooled constantly. We used linseed oil. You could add any organic compound to trigger an explosion.
3 little drops.
Yeah, and they were using a 100-gallon vat.
Ale Noire kończy chyba.
I didn't want to arrest the kid, so I gave him a dust what he would get.
What are we waiting for?
McClellan's patent application. So we have McClellan raising a patent and selling to Hughes, and Akamoto copying the details for Lockheed. Where does that leave Nicholson?
With a great big hole.
I survived the war for this? Ah.
You can drive.
And where exactly are we going?
Do dupy.
Stinks of petroleum.
Avgas, if I'm not mistaken. It's all around the floor. Hangstrom is flying today on TWA.
Hangstrom is dead, though. Why leave your ticket behind?
Maybe just cleaning up. Hangstrom and McClellan are the same man.
Oh.
The gas, Cole, the gas! We gotta get out of here right now! Look, by the stove! Gas line, Cole, we're out of here! What? There you are, shitheel. Come on, he's not getting away from us.
No nie! W ogóle to było najgorzej, bo ja potrąciłem człowieka. Czemu ja to zrobiłem? Jezus, jak ja stracę gwiazdkę. To nie to. Może się nie liczyło, jak mi uciekł.
There you are, shitheel. Come on, he's not getting away from us.
Szybki jest pierdolony. O, w drugą stronę teraz ucieka. Czy nie? Nie, tą samą. Boże, jak jestem głupi. Się spać chcę, kurwa. Znowu mi ucieknie. Ja pierdolę. Ale gówno. O. To głupie gra. Pierdolę.
There you are, shitheel. Come on, he's not getting away from us.
Teraz już skręcę.
I can't hit a target that isn't there, Phelps. Smash the son of a bitch's rear wheels. Get in close and steer him off the tar. Shit. You security men, Cole. Stay on me.
O,
Knock them off the road if
jak
you
na
have to, but
starych
stay on
filmach
that
akcji,
fucker.
wszystko się zgadza.
Enough games, folks. Take this guy out. Don't go to sleep on me. Get it close.
No wykurwiaj, no. Co?
Stop right there. Get out of the car slowly.
Slowly.
Fire a warning round. We're gonna have to go through all the security men first. I hope you're ready for a fight, Cole.
Oczywista sprawa. Jebiemy ich w dupę. O. Tam wybuchnie to? Nie.
Stay down.
Umarł w obuwiu. Dobre, śmieszne. O Jezu. No strzelaj tu! Nie, nie strzelam. Jebany półgłówku. Tutaj delikwenta. Ten pies nie będzie szczekał. Będzie o tobie pamiętał. Ten pies to wampir. O nie, mój kapelusz.
Throw out the guns.
Stay in cover! Time to move up!
Ty gówno. A dostałem w plery. Jeb z buta. O nie.
Find some cover!
I got you.
I'm covering you! Stay in cover! Get in cover!
I got you.
Headshot. Boże, 5 gwiazdek tylko, żeby było.
You're gonna have to explain this to me again. So the guy at the chemical plant, he's planning on selling his magic formula to another company and skipping town with his assistant, but he blows himself up before he can manage it. So why the dead body in the refrigerator?
Mapes, Captain. He was eliminating all competitors for the process. When it went bang, he burnt down the apartment to remove all connection between Hughes and the plant.
Mapes, right. I remember Vernon Mapes. The guy had good, honest cops hanging their heads in shame. Glad he's finally out of commission. I don't know if it'll do you any good, Phelps, but between the spruce goose and half the city exploding, you might just have made the case of the decade.
Jezu, będą 4, coś czuję. O, kamień z zajebanego serca. Trochę tego zostało, ale na dzisiaj to już kakao, nie ma bata. Ale tu jak pięknie, tak. Tu jak pięknie, tylko jednej sprawy. Tutaj Gasman. No to zrobimy, to okej, to jest 1, 2, 3, 4. Tu 4 łącznie już. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 spraw. Ała! Dzisiaj zrobiliśmy 4 chyba, tak? No to jeszcze z 2 streamy obstawiam będą, kurde. Nikt nie mówił, że to będzie lightowy spacereczek. Ziew. No dobra, to do dzisiaj chyba. Z rana uderzą. Nie no, nie wiem. Golden butterfly. No, not today. I just want to sleep. But see you next time. Oh my god. 2 stars, what a poor performance. Okay. So good night. Dobranoc. Wchły na noc, jebane. I do usłyszenia. To był wasz Lewi. Papa. Hi hi. Czołem, kluski z makiem. Maćku, widzimy się na Messengerze. Będziemy wysyłać sobie śmieszne meme. A, żart, nie kończę, jeszcze 3 godziny. Żartowałem. Elo. Może daje... Nie, bez przesady.